Isika avy any atsimo, avy any avaratra, avy any atsinanana, avy any andrefana, avy any anivotany Madagasikara. Isika tsy very fanambola velona, fa misy ny lalàna velona izay manambara fa isika fokon'olona dia tsy diso anjara fa tompon'ny arena voajanahary amin'ny faritra misy azy ary mananjo hitantana azy. Dia nididitsy volana laharana 17 aotraotra sivy na ny ordonnance 63009 tamin'ny 4 mars 1770.
When someone talks about Fuknul, the first imagined moment is a community of people living together on a territory that works for a common goal. For example, in rural areas, it may be on agriculture, fisheries, or mutual assistance. The Fuknul members live in a spirit of collaboration and mutual assistance. It's very important for the Malagasy society to have a Fuknul looking for collective solutions which will lead to sustainable development. The Fuknul is a Malagasy community-based institution which stands for its territory governance and management. As a matter of fact, the Fuknul comes from the grassroots civil society and not from a political movement. In Madagascar, we have a social structure based on Malagasy values. It's not a dream, but a real more stable, well-established and durable structure that the Malagasy inherited from ancestors and will lead to future generations. Neither colonization nor the successive regimes could erase Fuknul, which, with favorable conditions, can guarantee by its own strength the sustainability of the natural resources. Fuknul and nature, including land and natural resources, are complementary in terms that the survival of one is ensured by the existence of the other. Many Fuknul detail success stories which need to be recognized in large scale. The lack of power and the political crisis put the Fuknul in a weak position concerning their rights, and when they take responsibilities in front of those who have more power and authority than them. Now, Fuknul are increasingly vulnerable, and politicians use them as ways to get more power for their own interests. Why we have created the network of the Fuknul managing natural resources? Because we are conscious that Madagascar natural resources is severely endangered. If the degradation continues, nothing will be left for the present and for our future generation. That's the reason why the Fuknul have said, let's gather, work together and collaborate with the administration and the partners. The Fuknul propose a strategy for an efficient governance and a sustainable management of natural resources from 2013 to 2020 with the following objectives: healthy and protected environment, level of improved social, cultural, economic well-being, as well as the education of the members of the Fuknul through a network of autonomous Fuknul which can communicate and share experiences among them for their well-being and to speed up their development. The Fuknul are using their rights in the decision-making to manage efficiently the natural resources The reconciliation between human needs and environmental imperatives on one hand and among humans themselves on the other hand.
To get outcomes and impacts which really improve the environment and the community well-being from actions and projects, the elements of the strategy must come from grassroots communities and not only from intellectuals or specialist roundtables.
Project proposals elaborated by Fuknulna can be submitted to our office if they respond to JFSGP criteria. The analysis and final decision are made by National Steering Committee with the collaboration of regional and technical regional committees. Donors such as the Global Environment Facility or the World Bank cannot contract directly with each community-based organization. The JFAs have appointed the Small Grants Program to channel the financial support to local communities and civil societies initiatives for the environment, their well-being improvement, and the country's sustainable development. On the other hand, the JEF provides funds to government or other structures, but funds for local communities and local civil society pass mainly through the SGP. In general terms, our experiences demonstrate that the majority of the funds allocated to community-based organizations have been managed efficiently for our satisfaction. Some community-based projects provided more positive and significant impacts compared to supposed more experienced NGOs. Madagascar and Fuknuln. It's simple. Strategies of development in different forms have been adopted in Madagascar without integrating collective spirit powered by Fuknuln. They were all unsuccessful, even though they had deployed high amounts of pounds, beautiful weapons, or high-level graduates. So, let's give to the Fuknuln the authority, legal recognition of governance and management, because they live in nature and grow in harmony with it. To have success, partners in development, including government, have to support, consider and trust the Fuknuln to achieve sustainable management. I speak on behalf of the United Nations system as a partner of Madagascar. I believe that they will agree with me that we have to praise the Fuknulna's initiatives and congratulate them. The future we want in 2020 with a strategy and action plan to attain the goals must be shared to the world, as in Rio +20 in 2012. In fact, this work with a great vision facilitates our intervention on serving Malagasy people. We are now here to pay attention and to look for the best way to support you in the implementation of the strategy and action plan, simply to allow the Fuknuln acting for an effective governance and sustainable management of natural resources for the well-being of the present and future generation, as reminded by those who preceded me.
Atao hoe tanjaray morazaka no hitondratsika ny Madagasikara, tsy vitan'olo tokana, samy mitondra ny anjara birikiny. samy mahazo lay tandrifany avy any amin'ny fokon'olay foto hatrany amin'ny vovonana iadiny lohany
antsika fokon'olo ny tany tany ny tagnanaka mampara I Madagasikara atsika jiaby hiao azy
Veogi Era defa timba mizara
Atambaru nerne fukunulu
Antika nitan
Angarama shamandurka
Antika nyara
Nitsika diaby stie Simila rati Lovan zankatsika lovan tarankatsika